How's it going, everyone? It's Zach from Off the Podium, and today I'm going to show you how we can make scenes like this and like this for your setup for Hytale content. And then finally, I'm going to show you a scene that is going to look like this. If you don't know what this is kind of like a jazz big band setup made in Hytale using one mod and the entity placement tool. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make it all. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you'd like to see more creative content like this on the channel, make sure you click the like and comment down below what is the next kind of scene you want to see built in Hytale. Once again, guys, I'm going to show you why Hytale's creative tools are some of the best in the game industry and what should we be doing with them and what can we do with them. Every single day, we're learning new ways for Hytale to be modded, for us to play and experience this block game all together. If we look outside here, this is just some of the possibilities that we can have when playing the game. And with the power of mods, there's no telling how far we're going to get into Hytale, make it our own version of our own block game, and completely transform the block game genre. All right, so now we're in game, and I'm going to show you exactly how I built out this scene and the other ones, such as the green screen room. Fortunately, this is kind of like movie magic, and the effect is broken as soon as I walk up here, but every single one of these blocks are entity blocks and not real props. So there is no collision for most of these items, except for this candle, this like candelabra thing for each of these standing ones, and the candles that are behind the music stands back there. If you can't tell, the music stands are actually pieces of shallow roofing pieces that I've scaled up and then put half of it down into the ground. These instruments are from the Immersive Melodies mod, but the entity tool is kind of my best friend in this build. So let me show you what I've done and how I manipulate them. So first thing you need to do is you need to go to your tools, you need to click the entity tool and bring it into your inventory. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna press E. Once you have opted yourself and you're in the creative tools, make sure you're in creative mode. You're going to click on items. Now next up, I'm going to look for something that I want to add into the scene. So I'm going to go to my furniture. Let's just say that I want to add, I want to add a table. And I'm going to go ahead and spawn that in. I'm going to bring it over here. So you can rotate and put this wherever you want. Now, as a disclaimer, the only thing is there is no collision yet. So if you were planning to use this in a multiplayer server, the immersion would kind of be broken for now until there is a collision toggle, which I believe is coming soon. So some of the good controls, if you have not used the entity tool, there is a legend that can help you. And you just press L if it's not automatically up. I highly suggest looking through the controls before really jumping into it. That way you can help yourself. So for the drum set here, I actually used multiple pieces of the Immersive Melodies mod, including the drum, and I replicated it 5 times, rotated it, rescaled it, and created the drum set. So this is not an instrument that is provided by the mod. I just made it from my knowledge of drum sets. They do have these instruments that your character can hold, but in the mod, you cannot actually place these in the world without the entity editor. The next thing is the piano. Now, this piano is not nearly as big as this whenever you pull it into your item bar, whenever you have out the entity editor. So go ahead. So I'll go ahead and pull it in here so you can kind of see. So it's actually much smaller. And all I did was I scaled it up to make it look like a normal size piano, because typically in the mod your character's holding this instrument and not standing next to it playing. Now here is my studio room. This is the first iteration of what I'm going to call my studio building, where I have used a small space that I've created in creative mode, and I've created 3 unique scenes already using only a couple of props and some general video like IRL scene creation. So you'll notice, first things first, I've got a green screen in not one place, but two places. So this is how it works within my video editor. So I will record the scene just like this. Okay, or I'll use my F4 camera and come over here. So now it's a free fly cam. And that way I can manipulate however I want. I'm not using the machinima cam whenever I have my character, because in order to use the machinima tools, your character is going to show the camera in their hands. So that kind of defeats the whole purpose. I hope that there's a way that I can eventually take that out of my hands and replace it with a different tool if I wanted to use the machinima camera and use my character at the same time. However, I do not know that information yet. Next thing, how did I make that transition look so good whenever it started to show the wizard tower? The important thing here is depth. You want to be able to see these windows open. So I can't really put the green screen right next to the window. I have to leave some space. So I've created a cutout room that is lit by these lanterns at the top that are not seen by the camera. This is very typical in sitcoms on television. They will replace the back of a window with space behind it, and they will use a green screen or a painted scene behind it. But the benefit of having a green screen here and not something else is that I can make whatever video I want appear right here on this screen and make it have depth. I hope that this simple tutorial kind of showed you the importance and the effectiveness of using the entity editor when you're creating creative mode scenes, and eventually if you're going to make more videos that are more stylistic and have a story to them, the creative tools using the machinima tools, green screening, and the things that are available in the game already are extremely powerful. I hope you all enjoyed this informational video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I hope you do subscribe. Once again, my name is Zach from Off the Podium, and I'll see you in the next video.